Hello, good day. Welcome once again to Profitable Pips. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I'm going to be teaching you how to make money online trading Forex. I'm going to be showing you things that you need to do, things that you need to avoid in order to make profit trading Forex consistently. You see, in Forex trading, there's so many people that are losing money. In fact, 90% of traders lose money trading Forex, and there are reasons for that. So, in this channel, I'm going to be teaching you how to be consistently making profit trading. And I'm going to teach you those things that those that are losing money are doing, are those things that they should do, which they are not doing, which is causing them to lose money. And if also you want to be you want to be a profitable forex trader, I'm going to be teaching you those things that you should do, those things that you shall avoid in order for you to be making profit consistently. You see, forex trading is a business. Therefore, it should be treated as such. If you do not treat forex as a business, then you will not be making profit consistently. If you look at forex trading as a betting or a gaming platform, then you will not be consistent in making profit in forex trading. So you need to, if you have a wrong orientation about Forex trading, I think you should rethink. I think you need to have the right knowledge about Forex, which is the reason why I am here. I'm going to be teaching you how to be consistently making profit trading Forex. You see, there's so many Forex traders out there, so many of them. All right. But out of these hundreds of forex traders that we have out there, it is only few, a handful of these ones that are consistently making profit trading the forex market. All right. So I am here as your anchor. If you stick with this channel, you are going to be making profit in less than no time. Within a short period of time, you are going to be making profit trading the forex market. Once again, I welcome you all. All right. Different so in forex trading. All right. If you do not have the required skills, or I would say the required information, you will not be making profit. Now, there are some people that have information, they have the skills, as it were, but application of this knowledge that they have, application of these skills that they have, is difficult. You see, application is the main thing. You can acquire all the knowledge in the world, but if you do not know how to apply the knowledge that you have, you will not be making profit in the forex market. All right. So I'm going to be teaching you step by step now several strategy that you can be using to make profit in the forex market. All right. Without a strategy, without a plan, you cannot go far in the forex market. Without these things, you cannot. So I'm so amazed how so many forex trader people that say that forex trader they just go into forex trading without a strategy, without something that gives them an edge, without something that gives them an advantage in the market. All right. So I'm going to be showing you several strategies. There are so many people that also what they are looking for is strategy. Right? They're only interested in strategy. Oh, just teach me strategy, and then I'm good to go. Right? But it doesn't work that way. Having a strategy is one thing. Knowing how to apply the strategy is another thing. Making profit in the first market consistently. You see, there are ingredients you need to put together in order to be consistent in making profit in forex trading, which I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you this ingredient, but you have to be patient with me and follow me step by step. Okay, now let me stop here by pleading with you that if you have not subscribed to this channel, I want to plead with you to please subscribe to this channel and like this channel so that subsequently, when more videos is being uploaded, you'll be one of the first to get it. All right, please, I'll be so appreciative if you subscribe to this channel and like this channel. All right. So today I'm going to be teaching you one strategy. All right, one strategy that if you know how to trade this strategy, you are going to be making profit consistently. All right, and this strategy is a known strategy by a lot of people, but patience to apply this strategy is what many forex trader lacks, is what many people lacks. All right, so one needs to be patient. If you are not a patient forex trader, you are not going to do well consistently in the business of forex trading. All right, so patience is very key. One of the reasons why people lose money is lack of patience. All right, if you are patient enough to wait for the right time to place a trade, I tell you, in the long run, you are going to be making a lot of money. All right, okay, so having said that, today the strategy I'm going to be teaching you is called, because every strategy has a name. If you have a strategy, but that strategy does not have a name, I think that is not a strategy, because for every strategy that you are using to trade, this strategy should have a name. All right, so that if you are losing or if you are profiting from this strategy, you will know that, okay, I use this strategy. You mentioned the name of the strategy, and this is the result that I got from using this particular strategy. You called it by name. All right. So the name of this strategy I'm going to be teaching you today is called breakout and retest. Breakout and retest strategy. I'm sure that many of you may have heard of this strategy. All right, but be patient to wait for this breakout and retest to happen. You see that many of us do not have this the strategy. I mean, this patience to wait for it. Okay, so breakout. You see, in the forex market, there are several ways that the market moves. There are several ways that the candlesticks moves. All right, the market can either go up or down or sideways. The market, the price can either go up or down or sideways. Again, the price can either go up. When it's going up, we say it's on an uptrend. When it's going down, we say it's on the downtrend. When it goes sideways, as it is here, we say it's on a sideways market or choppy market or ranging market. All right. Okay. So the price is going to go in either of these three directions: up, down, or sideways. All right. Now, however direction the price is going through, right? It cannot go, for example, if it's on an uptrend, it cannot trend forever. If it's on a downtrend, it cannot also go down forever. If it's on a sideways market, it cannot go on a sideways market forever. It will get to a point where we're going to have a what we call, it's going to stop and then change the direction of the trend and form another trend. All right. Let's say, for example, it's been trading for a day. For example, it's going down for a day. All right, you get to a point, let's say particular support. At the support area, if there are a lot of sellers there, and the sellers that are stronger, sorry, if there are a lot of buyers there, and the buyers at this point is stronger than the sellers, there's going to be a reverse at this point. The buyers are going to be the ones in charge, and then they will move the price up. All right. Now, if the price is going down, to get to a point where the buyers that are pushing the price up, they are going to meet the sellers. And the sellers at that point, the sellers are stronger than the buyers. There's going to be a reversal. The price is going to turn to the opposite direction. However, however direction that the price is going, it's going to go to a point where it's going to meet buyers and sellers, and the buyers and sellers on this point will move the price to the opposite direction. Now, if it's on a sideways market, it cannot go sideways market, it cannot go sideways forever. It's going to go to a point where it's going to break out of this choppy area, this ranging area. It's going to break out of it. All right. So I'm going to be showing you now how to trade breakout. Now, what is breakout? What is breakout? You see, Now, like I said when price is going towards a particular direction, all right, it's going to a point where it's going to stop and go to the opposite direction, all right, or it's going to get to a point where it's going to break out of a particular range it's been going through. For example, now with what we have here on this chart, for 1.5 days, the price has been going sideways. It's been choppy, all right, and it's not going to be choppy forever. Now, when you see something like this, what would you do? You draw an horizontal line. You draw your line on your support and on your resistance. All right. Now you see on this chart, the price came to this area. This area is where the buyers are. The buyers are here. The buyers push the price up to where the sellers are. The sellers push the price down because at this point the sellers are what? Stronger. The sellers push the price down to the buyer's area. See, look at the second touch here. Now the buyers at this point also are stronger than the sellers. The buyers push the price down. So you can see that it keeps going up and down and up and down. All right. So you have to take your horizontal line and connect the point where the buyers have been pushing the price to the opposite direction, and also connect the point of the prices where the sellers have been, pushing the price to the opposite direction. Now, on this chart, we can see that for 1.5 days, it's been going sideways. Now, if the strategy you're using is called breakout strategy, besides, the name of this strategy is called, like I said previously, is breakout and retest. Now, what do we mean breakout and retest? Now, I said that breakout means when the price break out of a particular structure or breaks out of a particular zone or breaks out of a particular area. The price has been going towards a particular area for a long time, and then it's going to a point where it's going to break out of the area, like what we have here. This is like a channel. It's going up and down on this channel. All right. But eventually the price broke up, and there are several reasons why the price will break out of a structure or out of a resistance or out of a support. Now, if the strength of the buyers are stronger than the strength of the sellers, or the strength of the sellers stronger than the strength of the buyers at a particular support or resistance area, then it's going to break out of that resistance or support area, right? But with what we have on the chart here, you can see that the price broke out of this resistance area, right? The price broke out. Why did the price break out of this area? Because the buyers at this point, they are stronger than the sellers. Right? Now, how do you know, or how do I know that the buyers are stronger than the sellers at this point? Know that the buyers are stronger than the sellers at this point because of the strength, the size of this candlestick. You see, look at how long this candlestick is, and it signifies strength. This is a 15-minute chart, right? So this 15-minute chart, at the close of this 15-minute chart, it closed above this resistance area, this resistance zone. It closed above it. All right. And so because it closed above it, then it means that the buyers at this point, they are stronger than the sellers. So there are probability, 70 to 80% probability that the price will continue to go up. All right. Now, I said the name of this strategy is breakout and retest. Now, when price breaks out of a structure or out of a resistance or support, you don't just place a trade. All right. No, I said that this is a strategy. All right. Now, there are several strategies. There are some people that would place a trade when it breaks out of this resistance. All right. Immediately it breaks out and closes above this horizontal line or closes above this resistance zone, they place a trade. That is their own strategy, right? But this strategy I'm teaching you today is not for you to place a trade when it breaks out of the structure. See, I gave a name to this strategy, breakout strategy. It's called breakout and retest. Right. Now, when the price breaks out of this resistance, there is no guarantee that the price is going to continue to go up. Nothing is 100%. Nothing is 100% assurance. All right. It could be a false breakout. When we say false breakout, what we mean is it breaks out of the structure, but it is not a true breakout. It will not continue to go up. Now, if the sellers are stronger than the buyers at this point, even though the price broke out of the structure, the buyers push price out of this area. But if the stronger, but if the seller, sorry, if the sellers are still stronger than the buyers at this point, the sellers can still push the price back into this structure, into this range. And then we have what we call false breakout. So it is not a true breakout. If it breaks out and comes back inside, all right, and go down, then it is not a true breakout. But a true breakout, when it breaks out, it will continue to go up. All right, it might take some time, but it will continue to go up. So that's why it's not called false breakout, it's called true breakout. The false breakout is one that breaks out, it might close above the structure, it might not close above the structure, but it will still come back inside the ranging structure. All right, so trading breakout, in my own opinion, the correct way is to wait for it to break out, then come back and retest the zone where it broke out from. Remember, I said that the name of this strategy is called breakout and retest. However time frame you are using, it works. There's no particular time frame that is favorable to this strategy. It can happen. You can see this on any time frame you're using. All right, either it's 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours daily. However time frame you're using, you can see the strategy. All right. So, to trade profitably, consistently, all right, it is appropriate for you as a forex trader to wait for a breakout. If it's your strategy you want to be trading with, you wait for it to break out of this area or out of this zone, then wait for it to come back to test this area, the area it broke out from. Yeah, that's to come back and retest it. If it comes back and retest this area, then when you see the rejection, what we mean by rejection is when you see the activities of the buyers at this point. All right. So this was previous uh, resistance, means this area was seller's area, right? But because of the strength of the buyers, it pushed the price out of the structure and then it closed above this structure. It now became what? The buyer's area or the buyer's zone. All right. Now, when it broke out, now at this point, the buyers are stronger than the sellers. All right. So when it came back to this zone, because of the strength of the buyers at this point, they are the ones, see, pushing the price up because of this wick you can see here. Right? This wick here means that the buyers are in charge. They are pushing the price. They are getting involved. It's like a tug of war. The sellers push the price down to this buyer's area. The buyers push it up, pushing it up. All right. So when the price comes back to retest this area, and you see this activity here, you should be getting ready to place a trade. Right? All right. Now, what other thing you can do is when the price, when it breaks out and comes back to this area, you could wait for, say, a pin bar or a doji or a hammer before you place a trade, depending on your style. But for me, what I do when it comes back to retest, sometimes, not all of the time, but sometimes you see a pin bar. When you see a pin bar, and after the close of the pin bar, then you can place a trade. Or after the close of the doji, you can place a trade, because these candlestick patterns, they are reversal patterns. The pin bar, the doji, the hammer, they are reversal patterns. All right. So when it breaks out, comes back to retest the zone, and you see these candlesticks formation like the pin bar, hammer, and the doji. After the close of these candlesticks, then you can place a trade and manage your risk appropriately. But for this case, we cannot see a pin bar. We cannot see a hammer, a doji, or something, a reversal candlestick pattern. We cannot see. But because of this wick here, because of what happened here, we can be sure that it's going to reverse at this point and go to the opposite direction. All right. So my admonition to you as a forex trader, if you want to make breakout trading as part of your trading plan, is that to be on the safer side, always wait for it to break out, comes back to retest before you place a trade. You could also place a trade immediately breaks out and close above this structure, but it is good to wait for a confirmation, wait for a confluence before you place a trade. Of course, you don't just when it breaks out and comes back to retest, you don't just place your trade blindly. You also have to look at other indicators and other things to have a confluence before you place a trade. All right. So this strategy is a very, very good strategy. All right. If you can be patient enough to wait for a breakout and retest, you can really, really be consistent in making a profit. All right. And of course, you will not be seeing this breakout every day. There are some days that the price will just go sideways for a long time. There are some times that you are not going to see breakout some days. All right. But however, if you are patient enough to wait for a breakout, you're going to see it when it happens. And when it comes back to retest, as what you can see here, and you see a reversal candlestick, you see the activities of the buyers at this retest, then you can place your trade and then manage your risk appropriately. All right. Always set your stop loss. All right. Always risk 1% of your capital. All right. Don't place a trade without a stop loss. All right. Or else you'll be doing yourself a disservice. All right. All right. So this is a strategy I decided to teach you today because I can see that there are so many people that don't know how to trade breakouts. All right. So the right way, according to me, according to my opinion, based on my experience, the right way to trade breakout is wait for it to break out and then come back to retest, then form to reverse a candlestick pattern, or based on the activity of the buyers or sellers at this point. Then if it breaks down and comes back, it will be sellers that will be waiting here. But if it breaks to the upside and comes back, it is the buyers that will be here. All right, so wait for it to come down and see the activities of the buyers here or activities of the sellers here, and this will determine whether to buy or to sell. All right. Thank you for watching to the end. Please, once again, like this video and do not forget to subscribe so that subsequently, when more videos is being uploaded, you'll be one of the first to get it. All right. Thank you for watching. And the next lesson, I'm going to be teaching you another strategy because there's so many strategies out there. So the strategies that have been of benefit to me, I'm going to be teaching you the strategy. And as you practice, you practice what you have learned. You go back and start checking how this strategy has performed previously. And you see the result. All right, then you can now apply it to your trading strategy. All right. Thank you for watching. I wish you a good day. Bye bye. See you next time.